Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.
Hi guys, it is Jane. I am here for my Monday, Wednesday, Friday 1B at 4 o'clock in room 501, and today we will be doing reading. So you will need your copy of No More Monsters and your reading workbook, all right? So we're going to start by reading pages 5 to 17 today, all right? So open your books and we will read together. All right, so on page 5. Not even a tadpole, Minneapolis Simpkin, yelled Mom, and I mean it. Okay, okay, I yelled back. Mom and I always yell a lot, but this time she was really mad, and so was I. I stamped out of the house. I did not care what Mom said. I was going to have a pet. I would take a long walk and think about this. So I walked down the road. Suddenly, I heard a funny noise. The noise came from the bushes. I stopped and listened. Something is crying, Minneapolis Simpkin, I said to myself. I will find out what it is. I looked in the bushes. Was I surprised? Wow, a baby monster, I yelled. I looked at the monster. It looked at me. Then it ran to me. I put my arms around it. Don't cry, I said. Minneapolis Simpkin will help you. The monster stopped crying. We stood there, hugging each other. A monster for a pet? I asked. Mom never said no to a monster. But I never asked her that. Will she say yes? I needed time to think about this. But there was no time. It started raining. The monster did not like it. It started bawling, and I do mean bawling. Okay, okay, I said. I grabbed the monster, and I ran home with it. Mom was in the kitchen. She did not see me, but she heard me. Are you wet? She asked. Yes, I said. Hurry and get dry, she said. Supper is about ready. I ran to my room. So far, so good, I said to myself. But what now, Minneapolis Simpkin? I shook my head. I did not know. Min, yelled Mom, supper is ready. Coming, I yelled back. I started to go down. The monster came too. No, I said. You can't come. I put the monster in my closet. It started bawling again. What was I going to do? I looked all around. My teddy bear, I said. I got the teddy bear. Here, I said. The monster grabbed the bear. It stopped crying. Okay, so we are going to stop here and we're going to get out our workbooks, all right? So, get out your workbook and open to page 22. It should say section 2 at the top, all right? All right. So, number 1. What is the girl's name? Do you guys remember what she kept calling herself? Right, Minneapolis Simpkin. So Minneapolis Simpkin. All right. Number 2. Why do you think the girl and her mom are yelling at each other? On the first page, they're having an argument, and her mom says, not even a tadpole. But Minneapolis Simpkin says that she will have a pet, no matter what. So, do you think they're arguing about her getting a pet? So, we'll put that. So, Minneapolis wants a pet. All right, number 3. So, after their argument, where did she go? Do you guys remember? That's right, she went for a walk outside. So, she went for a walk outside. Good. Number 4. So, what noise did she hear when she was walking? Do you guys remember? Yeah, she heard a funny noise. Where was it coming from? The bushes, right? So, she heard a funny noise coming from the bushes. Good. All right. Why was she surprised when she looked in the bushes? What did she find in the bushes? Do you guys remember? That's right, she saw a monster. So she saw a monster. Good. Why do you think the monster was crying? Well, if the monster was in the bushes when it was starting to rain, do you think it knows where it is? No. So it was lost, right? So the monster was crying because it is lost. Good. Why does she think she can have a monster for a pet? What does she say? She said, Mom said no pets, but she never said no to monsters, right? Right. So, we want to say that Mom never said no to having a monster. Good. Good, good, good. So, why did the monster start to bawl? So after Min saw the monster in the bush and it was already crying, what started to happen that upset it more? That's right, it started to rain. So, it started to rain. Good. Did the girl's mom see her bring the monster into the house? Where was Min's mom when she got home from outside? That's right, she was in the kitchen cooking dinner. So she heard Min come home, but she didn't see her. So no, she didn't. Good. No, she didn't. Where did the girl take the monster? Do you remember where Min went after coming to the house? That's right, she went upstairs to her bedroom. So she took the monster to her room. Why do you think Mom called Minneapolis Min? Well, if you look at the name Minneapolis, Min is short for Minneapolis. Okay, so Min is short for Minneapolis. Minneapolis. Good. And 12. When the monster started bawling again, what did Min do? When Min tried to go downstairs for supper, the monster tried to follow. She told the monster that he couldn't go with her, and he got upset. So she put him in the closet, and he started crying again. Do you remember what she handed him? That's right, she gave him her teddy bear. So she gave it her teddy bear. Good. All right. So now, at home, I want you to think about these questions, okay? What would you do if you were outside alone and you heard a noise? So, if you were by yourself and you were outside and you heard a noise suddenly, what would you do? Would you go and see what the noise was? Would you run away? Would you find an adult? What would you do? Was Min brave? Do you think Min was a brave girl? Yes or no? And do you think you are brave? If so, why? Min is a nickname. Do you have a nickname? How did you get it? So, Min is short for Minneapolis. That is a nickname. Sometimes you also have some other kind of nickname. Just a kind of name people call you that isn't your real name. So if you have one, what is it? All right. And then for compare and contrast, we are going to talk about a cat versus a monster. All right? So I'm going to erase this. All right. So I'm going to put cat here and monster here. I'm going to put same here and different here. All right. So, what is something both the cat and the monster have in common? So, they both have fur, right? Fur, 2 eyes, and teeth, right? All right. What is different about the cat? The cat has a tail, walks on 4 paws, and whiskers, right? What about the monster? So he's green. I have never seen a green cat. Walks on 2 feet, and he has hands, right? Cats don't have hands. All right, so make sure you put this into the chart at the bottom of page 23. All right, guys? So, for homework, you need to do page 24. It's the same as before, where you need to look up the word, write what it means, and the sentence you find it. Also, for vocabulary, I want you to study from page 5 to page 35. 5 to 35, okay? All right, so read from page 5 to 35 and study vocabulary from page 5 to 35. And remember to use the CD when you are reading the book. That way you are hearing the words correctly pronounced and you're not saying them wrong, okay? That way you learn them correctly. All right, well, I hope you guys take care and I hope to see you next time. Bye.
Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.